This meeting is being recorded by PAC Television. Anyone intending to make an audio or video recording of this meeting should notify the chair at this time. What time is it right now? I left my white phone out in the car.
It is 5:40.
Move to open the meeting at 5:40. Move to open the meeting.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Evening, folks. Sorry about the delay. Route 3 got me tonight. All right, let's see. Review of Article 32.
So I'll just go over that briefly. This is for a town meeting article, and it's, to put it simply, it's a long article, but it's giving, the Kingston Town Board of Selectmen, Board of Assessors, and Town Administrator, collectively authority to negotiate and execute pilot agreements. And then to carry them out after they're approved by town meeting. And the second part of this article is to see if the town meeting will vote on the solar pilot agreement on Ring Road LLC. So the first part is just giving the three boards I talked about the authority to negotiate and execute, and the second is town meeting voting on a specific solar pilot.
Is it an equal authority grant or is it?
That was my question.
It's either or authority granted, like, you know, the selectmen can do it, we can do it, Keith can do it.
What if one says yes and one says no?
Then you have to.
The thing that I don't get is why there's, we have the selectmen, the Board of Assessors, and the town administrator. So if the selectmen and the town administrator agree, that kicks us out of the loop. They're gonna go, well, it's 2 out of 3. When we're really the value police.
Not to mention the fact that the town administrator is in office at the behest and behold of the select board.
Yeah,
So-
I guess that's the only thing that, and if this is specific, we're all going to agree to what Matt Thomas is doing for Ring Road.
This is for Ring Road, and Matt Thomas wrote this article, and town council looked it over, our town council looked it over, and we talked about it a couple of meetings
Well, I know we
ago.
talked about
Yeah.
the Ring Road, but what gets me is designate the town of Kingston Board of Selectmen, the town Board of Assessors, and the town administrator, the town collectively as the authority office to negotiate payment in lieu of tax agreements. So it's like talking in the future.
That it's not given the authority.
Says any one of it, my reading of it is that any one of them could authorize it technically.
But
It doesn't have a designation of who, it doesn't say 2 out of
Right.
3, it doesn't say, it just says any of the 3 could
Right.
be designated as that.
And I understand that, I believe, and it's not in writing, so I understand your concern, is that this Board of Selectmen and the town administrator is going to have the assessors be the ones who do this. But this is just for this solar agreement. It is not giving town meeting the power. It's not giving it over for good.
When's town meeting?
Town meeting is May 11th, I believe. I'll have to, no, sorry, May 19th. I can reach out to both councils, but as far as Ring Road, it's already been negotiated with us. So it's
All right.
already been, as our representative, Matt Thomas, and I, as a representative for the Board of Assessors, I worked with Matt Thomas in negotiating this. So this one was done in theory by the Board of Assessors. But it isn't giving the authority going forward for any new one. We could change that for another one if you wanted.
It looks to me, again, I have no problem with the concept.
Yeah.
But it looks to me like they're granting us paper authority so that it looks like we're.
It does say down here in the description, it does talk about collectively as the authorized officer to negotiate payment in lieu of taxes on solar and wind power energy.
Mhm.
I just hate to create vagueness in an already vague. environment.
Right.
I like it really spelled out. But it does say that the three entities, Board of Selectmen, Board of Assessors, and Town Administrators collectively as the authorized officer to negotiate pilots or blah, blah, blah.
Which isn't good. Town council may have said that it's not bad, but the language isn't good.
Okay.
I agree with Steve that it's vague.
Well, what is already on town meeting
Yeah.
warrant, so that would be something if you want to amend the article, that's something we can
Well, they
do.
can do what they want to do on it anyhow.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, and it looks like no matter what, the way that they're probably writing it, they would just unilaterally say it was 2 out of 3 and go meatloaf on us, whether we believe in anything or not, and it's not really our authority to begin with.
Well, it really starts with us.
But yeah,
And it does start with us. The problem is I find it to be such a specialized area of evaluation that you always are gonna go outside the town to hire
I
somebody
agree,
that does this stuff on a regular basis.
agreed.
But that is who wrote this article, was Matt Thomas.
Yeah, no, maybe I'll reach out to him. Just,
And you can, and it can be amended. So
yeah,
that is something,
Right. all right, so we reviewed it.
okay.
Moving on.
Scott is with us in spirit.
You know,
All right, bills.
Okay, bills. The first bill is for office construction and repair, and that bill is right here.
Bryce,
Let me see, we would be paying half of this bill.
if anyone cares and anyone's watching, we put up a wall between the offices so the public information remains public, meaning protected from anyone else roaming in, to make sure that, and it hasn't happened, there has been no data breaches, but this will prevent that from occurring with us having more exclusive control of your private information.
well
That's
said,
the wall.
Right.
well said.
And the second bill is from Catholic Carrying for $500. So, construction. Need anything? No?
Well,
Okay.
We almost had a Commodore in our meeting. A
Okay.
yacht almost ran aground from our large yacht club in our meeting. That's right, Lori.
Okay, so we have minutes
All right,
for that, and this works for you and Steve.
outstanding. Thank you. I had a chance to approve them. Move to approve the minutes as constituted of March 12th.
So move.
Second, and all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And this is February 20th.
Move to approve the meetings as constituted of February 20th.
So move.
All in favor?
Aye.
We expected a long convalescence. Or are we in the dark?
We're in the dark.
We're in the desk.
All right. Are there ever provisions to have a remedial party sit if somebody has a long-term illness that you're aware of?
No.
No, I believe the selectman would appoint
A
someone.
full-time
Right.
person?
Well, they would have to actually, I don't know. Scott, I think the person would have to resign.
We'll leave that can alone.
Abatements, this is just the end of the month for the abatements. There are abatements that have already been approved by the board.
How are you tonight, Pam?
All right. Like just, we have one, not anticipated,
All right,
was after the agenda was set, and this is the data collector contract for Patrick to do, building permits, but, 23 building permits that are for fiscal 25.
Gander at that first and give me your thoughts. I'm sure that they're fine, but That's all within our budgetary constraints.
and it will be, you know, under the budget for, this year. We've been making good headway with, Patrick doing the cyclical. Every 5 years it's revaluation, but this is my third year coming up, which will be a 3-year check-in. So
Yeah.
Jen's gonna see where I'm at with all the inspections and consistently doing them, so it's great.
Understood.
Thank you. And that is it for our regular session.
All right, we got the wonderful little, could you hand me
Yes,
my Joe Biden sheet here? I move into executive session, not to return and order. Move to enter an executive session, not to return to open session or to comply with MGL Chapter 59, Section 60, to discuss exemption abatement process contents of which are not public record.
So
Second.
move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good evening, Kingston, if anyone's there.